most experienced in this lineup and the most experienced player on the field. The Tivoli Gardens lineup exactly the same as it was for the Mount Pleasant opening game that they had, and Anthony Nelson, number 20, the six-man Horatio Morgan, also number 23 Trevon McCain, and number 12 Andre Smith, second-time Premier League players, and they start exactly the same team they had for the opening game.
Yes, and that would indicate that coach is well pleased with what he saw, but also the fact that they're playing three.
They've experienced this level of football before. There's their starting roster. Significantly here, Dwight, only the goalkeeper Rodriguez and number 3 O'Shane Roberts were in the starting lineup when they played their last Premier League game against Waterhouse last year March. So a very, very new look Arnett Gardens lineup here, and this is how they're setting up for the match.
Yeah, 4-3-3 formation, 3 central midfield.
From pretty early in this fixture. Jermaine Teddy Johnson with the free kick that brought the save here from Rodriguez, diving full length to his right. Arnett having an opportunity here. Cephas bangs it hard against, well, across the goal, and the Tivoli defender scrambling the ball away. Yeah, there it is. There was Romeo Guthrie, the Arnett captain, close to the play as well, but he wasn't able to get there. Here's another Tivoli opportunity. Nelson with a header on goal, but Rodriguez, who made some fine first half saves for Arnett Gardens, got it in between him and the scoring opportunity. Guthrie, the Arnett captain, goes for the cross here, but it hits onto the near post. Martin and I think Lopez had been waiting there on the far post for the possible effort. Another diving effort here from Rodriguez from the Jermaine Teddy Johnson free kick, curling toward the left post. Opportunity here again as ball just skims the crossbar from the Anthony Nelson strike. Certainly Rodriguez was beaten there, he wouldn't have gotten to that. And here's the goal coming up now, the substitute Bowers lobbing inside, and Devroy Gray, the second half substitute, just steering in. Gives himself his first goal of the season, gives Tivoli their first of the season, and assures Tivoli of their first 3 points of the new season. Perfectly lobbed pass inside to Devroy Gray, and that's all she wrote as far as scoring was concerned. Tivoli late on with Gray, the goal scorer, having an opportunity to slide this one across. Radico Wellington taking just a little bit too long to crack his left-footed shot off, and Rodriguez makes another fine save here for Arnett Gardens in goal. So Tivoli Gardens coming up with a victory by 1-0, and statistically they were the dominant team, it has to be said. They had as many as 11 shots, 7 of them on target. None of the Arnett Gardens shots were on target. 17 Arnett Gardens fouls to 10 fouls by Tivoli Gardens. They had 9 corners forced by the Tivoli Gardens team, only 2 by Arnett Gardens. Arnett having more ball possession, the stats say, but those weren't critical ball possession periods, I would think, and it's Tivoli Gardens justified with a 1-0 victory here on the Devroy Gray 67-minute strike. The man of the match is Odine Pennycook, and Dwight Jeremiah is with him now.
Congratulations, Pennycook, on your performance today. Earned you the Man of the Match award. You're part of a unit today that not only shut out this Arnett Gardens team, but you prevented them a single shot on target for the entire 90 minutes. Tell me a little bit about your performance today.
Well, I think it was pretty good. I was in the training session doing my best to come out and do my best, and I did my best, and now it's paid off.
In a game, your first duel, you won it. How important was it for you today in having a good game that from the get-go you won your first challenge?
It was very good. I feel very proud. We were talking about this match during the week, and it's a hard one, and we came out and did our best, and that's it.
Well, they said goals win matches, but defense win championships. So if you keep that solid defensive lineup, I guess you will go all the way in this competition. All the best. We're joined now by the assistant coach from Arnett Gardens. Ramar, difficult game for you today. Disappointing the result, but what about the performance?
Well, the performance wasn't up to par. It was our first game after a long wait. First game should have played you with Joe. Second game called off because of the inclement weather. And today we came out, was inexperience cost us the game.
It's a situation, I realize you have a very youthful aggregate, and it's going to require a lot of patience from the coaching staff with this Arnett Gardens team. But it's clear going into your next game, attacking wise, lots of work to be done because you didn't have a single shot on target today.
Well, our preseason wasn't well as well in terms of scoring goals. So going back on the training pitch, we have to work double hard to get the shots better, shots on target, and also to get a goal in the next coming game.
Well, the good thing for you, it's your first game, so you still have a game in hand on most of the teams in the competition, so all the best going forward.
Thank you.
At this time, we will have Coach Phillips Williams joining me. Better result today than your first outing. You got the results you so desired today, and also in your pre-match interview, you spoke about the attacking part of your game that you worked on this week. How pleasing was that to see it come off today?
We're glad that we put away one of the chances that we created. It's a still work in progress. We in terms of the phase that we are in our preparation, we're mostly focusing on our defensive unit. As you can see, we have 2 clean sheets from 2 games. So definitely in the final third, there's more work to be done. We create a lot of chances today, but we're only able to put away 1.
I have to ask you, we were there in the commentary, sort of questioning at one point the substitution of Elliott and Garrison. They were a part of everything that was wonderful for Tivoli Gardens in the first half. What was it behind the substitution? Was it a forced one or was it tactical?
It was tactical. As you said, we wanted a goal. This is one of the games that we had done as one of the winnable game, and we weren't getting that from those 2 players up front in front of the goal. We put on Gray, who is a very experienced campaigner, and he rewarded us with a goal.
Finally, it's very pleasing for coaches at times when you turn to your bench and a player or players you put on really go out there, carry out the instruction and give you the desired result. Again, another pleasing aspect of your coaching today to see your 2 substitutes combining to give you the go-ahead goal.
Definitely so. The guys, they have trained, all of them have trained together. We know what they are capable of doing. We just that we felt that we should have stuck with this team from the first match because they played really well. But the changes were forthcoming, and it was made at the right time, and we got a goal from those changes.
Well, all the best. You're sitting at the top of the table as well, joint on 4 points with other teams. They're early days in the season yet, but it can't hurt. All the best going forward.
Yeah, thanks much.
Yeah, so the 2 coaches there in their post-match comments, completing almost all of the fixtures now for the weekend. Tivoli Gardens 1-0 over Arnett Gardens. The earlier results, Harbourview and Cavalier 1-1. Waterhouse defeating Dunbeholden by 2-0. And Mount Pleasant getting their first win of the season 1-0 over Humberland. Coming up next, Veer against the reigning champions Portmore United. 7-time champions, two-time defending champions, and they have played 4 finals in a row. Portmore, they're currently 5th in the table on 3 points. Waterhouse, Cavalier, Mount Pleasant and Tivoli Gardens have been the teams that have scored victories so far this season, along with Portmore United. So though it is Tivoli, Mount Pleasant, Cavalier and Waterhouse with 4 points each. Dunbeholden at the bottom of the table. It's bright and sunny here at the JFF Captain Horace Burrell Centre of Excellence, with Tivoli Gardens enjoying a fine victory over Arnett Gardens in the opening match of a doubleheader coming up in a few minutes. Look out for Veer against the defending champions Portmore United.